everybody. It's Mama's Comedy Show.
Hey! Hey, everybody. It's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Melanie.
Hello.
And Cousin Ali.
You're not even here right now.
And Cousin Matt.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I feel like I haven't done a podcast in so long, though, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, the last time we were all together, Matt, you were saying you were still looking for some work.
Yes.
Yes.
What's going on?
I am. Well, it's one of those things where the contract might stay going and then not, and then it might, and now
Right.
it's pretty much like, no, it's done. So
That sucks.
my contract ends January 7th. So I would like
right.
to find something new before then,
Well,
so
at
I
least-
can keep living in the house I live in.
At least you'll have,
I got
have
2 months.
You have the second insurrection.
We all
to
have
look
2
forward to.
months.
It's on the 6th. You go do that.
Yes.
So
I'm not going to do that again.
does your company doesn't have like a shifting ability from one contract to another?
No, it doesn't.
Mm.
I mean, I get if it's an internal job. There's tons of internal jobs, but I'm just not necessarily qualified for all of them.
Melanie, have you ever had an internal job?
Oh, Lord.
We couldn't even let Matt have this moment.
It's okay. It's okay.
So what kind of work are you looking for?
I am ISD work, instructional design work, but anything in learning development. That's what I've been doing for 20 some years.
Learning development. When you say that, what do you mean?
Learning development.
Yeah, what do you
well, If your company has a training department, I can fit in there somewhere.
Oh, so you help train employees, anything like that?
Everything
Are you
like
do
that.
like you do you do things like what is it? Anytime we get hired to help group building or
Onboarding,
stuff
Yes,
like that,
I've
yeah,
done
all that
team
shit.
building.
Team building.
I've
That's
done
what I'm
team
thinking.
building.
All that stuff.
I've done stuff in front of the class. I do things
All right.
behind the class.
That
Matthew,
seems
Analyzing data.
Matthew,
Dragging
we
stuff
have
to places.
we have
leading
millions of
teams.
listeners right now.
Yeah.
So let's pitch yourself right now.
Okay.
I want you to pitch yourself. Your potential boss, your next client is listening
Yeah.
right now. Sell yourself. Go.
Hi, I am Matt Trump.
Already done. You're
Yeah.
already gone. Let's try that again.
A little bit more personality.
Yeah, and try to act like you want the job.
a little more flair, a little more excitement.
Hello, I'm Beanie. I would love. That's a callback. Hi, I'm Matt Tremmel. I would like this job. I think I'll be great at this job. What is this job?
all right, yeah.
Well, we're-
Oh.
Tell
Right
me
now,
more
we're
about the
hiring a
position.
full-time. We're hiring a full-time trainer for our company. We
Not
want you
really
to
into
integrate.
training. Not really into training.
I don't feel like this job is right for you.
Yeah.
Usually people would have read the job description before
Yeah.
coming into our office.
Well-
We like clients that are gonna yes and.
Have you tried
and
selling drugs?
Instigated it.
I have.
Okay.
Okay, insane.
So what do you bring to this? What do you bring to the company? If I'm going to hire you, what do you bring?
I'll be honest. I'm not sure at this point. A lot of experience.
Well, hold on. Take what you have been doing out of it.
Okay, yeah.
What do you want to do?
It's a hard question.
That is a
Yeah.
hard question.
Melanie, have you
I
ever had a
wanna
hard
lead
question?
Team. I want to lead a team.
Let Matt
You
have
want to
his
lead
moment.
a team?
I want to lead a team, a small team. Yeah, I'm ready for a
Lead a
leadership
team
role.
where? Like doing what?
SEAL Team 6?
Same shit. You want to
Yeah.
stick with what you're doing now.
I think partially.
So are
yeah.
you happy with what you're doing, or you just kind of fell into it
I
and you
fell
feel like
in-
you're stuck?
No. I've been in learning development by choice for a long time, but there's
Okay.
a lot of different roles in there. Like most jobs, there are lots of different roles within
Right.
those jobs.
Okay.
So exactly what I'm doing right now, no. But I'm a good problem solver. I like to be on a team, and I have good leadership skills, I think. Or
Do you
at
like
least
to work
I'm-
in person or virtually?
virtually, please?
So virtual management
Yeah,
of a small team
yeah,
of thinkers and dreamers and doers.
yeah. I think that sounds pretty good.
Have
I'm
you
open
thought
for a
about
change.
Have you thought about porn?
I've thought about it. Yes.
What would you do porn
Have you thought about it like, ooh, I could watch some, or have you thought about it like you could participate?
I can't answer that question.
Okay.
all right, what about this? What if tonight we have a porn star who shows up and says, "Hey, I like the look of your body, not so much your face. I have a series of films
Face is really the only thing
called-
we're selling in this scenario. but
called
keep going.
it's called The Masked Bandito, and every scene where I like the last one I was doing, I was like mowing the lawn in the backyard, and
Uh-huh.
my pants fell off,
Oh, ooh.
and then the Masked Bandito shows up and goes, "Ha ha!" and then just wild fucking. But he always wears a mask.
Okay, one thing. Who is the name of this person offering me this job? Is it
It's a female porn
it's
star.
a
yes,
female
yes.
porn star. Is she?
Her name is
she,
Riley Reed.
Is she my type?
Yes.
Yeah.
she's
Am I going to be
alive.
like, yeah, this is a
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. You're not going to be disgusted by her.
Not going to be disgusted by her.
So you're telling me you would say no if it was a guy or someone you weren't attracted to. That's what we're getting through.
I'm merely trying to get the details,
Okay.
Melanie.
He's trying to know the job. Okay, he's trying to get the job
Trying to
description.
understand. Part
didn't
of a
care
good
about it
interview is
before
asking
porn.
good questions.
Very good, very
Asking
good.
good questions.
Yeah.
Can I tell you this actually happened to me one time?
Oh,
Do
really?
you remember Friday's Front Row?
Yeah.
Right there where what's the Mangoes? I think is
Uh-huh.
what it is. So me and my buddy Kevin Frady were sitting there. We're watching
You
a football
probably
game. It was like a
shouldn't
Monday
use
night game,
last
and all of a sudden we see these two girls walk in. These two women walk in, dressed like porn stars.
Right.
Because we saw everyone in the bar go, "Are they hookers?" Like it was
Nice.
And we saw them talking
And
to
then
people.
they
And I was
check
like,
their
"Oh."
wallets. Do I have
When I
enough
saw them
money?
talking to people, I was like, "Oh, you know what it is? I bet you they're promo girls, and they're gonna do,
yeah.
free drinks or
Yeah,
anything like that." So we
sure.
didn't think anything of it. So then
Body
they come over to
shots.
us, and they start talking to us, and they're really interested in Kevin, and start talking. And one of the girls just looks at us. So you guys watch porn? And I went, "Yeah, I have a penis, so yes." I was like, "Oh, nice." So how big are y'all's dicks? Like just flat out. And I went, "Why are we asking?"
Yeah.
Kevin goes, "Shut up. What would you like to know?"
Yeah.
Well, because we're going to be shooting a scene tonight, and we're just seeing if you guys wanted to join us. And I go, "Oh no, you're going to need like zoom in capabilities and lots of lights for mine."
It
Now, if
sounds
you need
more,
somebody to eat you out and film it, I'm your guy.
It sounds more impressive if you measure it from the base of your balls. Like
I
the
measure from
other
my
side.
knee. I go for my knee.
What's the TMI?
the tip of
What's
your
your
head.
TMI scale?
So, but then
It's like your wingspan, but
But I'm not gonna lie, they were pressure. They were like pushing Kevin hard. They
Oh,
were
I
like,
thought you were going to say they were like Precious from the movie.
no. As soon as I said no,
Based on the
my
book.
dick isn't going to be seen on
so. But if
camera.
this was a professional
Yeah, I feel like
establishment,
That's not,
I feel like they would have already had someone. They would have signed whatever paperwork they needed to sign. This feels like they were
It
filming
could
it
have
on
been
their
a
phone in their
gangbang.
car.
It could have been a gangbang. It
This-
could have been like we're trying to get 60 to 70 guys.
You know what this is?
Or there was the
This
self
is
film in the
them-
bathroom. Like
Right.
it feels like there's different
This
levels.
is how they harvest kidneys.
Mm.
This is not how pornos begin.
How big is your dick?
Okay, now
Times 0.75. He's got a good sized kidney.
But you know what they
He's
say?
got a really good sized kidney.
You know what they say? Yes, the size of a penis relates to the size of a man's kidneys.
yeah, that's right. I don't have any kidneys.
you
but-
get in the back of their car. There's a whole bunch of ice already just
What's
bagged
all
up.
this ice
well, then I'm
for?
not going back there. I'm Mexican. I don't need to go back there with ice.
Ali's been going to the gym with me.
Oh.
Yes, started going to
Are
the
you
gym.
feeling good?
It hurts. There's a reason why I'm sitting right now. Because
Yeah.
I knew we were doing, we were going to be standing for a little bit, and we did legs today.
Yeah.
And you know what? I actually felt pretty good today.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's not bad. I felt it starting to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I took a shower. I'm like, all right, doing my thing. And right when I started to get ready to come here,
Yeah.
Lockdown?
I was lit down. I was on the bottom floor,
Oh yeah.
and I started going up. 3 steps in, my legs went la 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 la. I was like, oh, what was that? And I had to grab the rail. And then I was like, fuck, I got to come back down.
Yeah.
Did you get a trainer? Did you get a trainer?
I got Todd. Todd's my trainer.
Todd's your trainer?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I don't, as long as I show up on time, he won't hit me with his car like every other animal.
Mhm.
Oh, how nice.
No, but Ali has been.
Are you proud of him?
Yeah, he's doing
Wait,
great.
what? You go
doing
to a
great.
gym or you go to Todd's?
We go to Crunch Fitness.
Oh, okay.
Now everyone's going to go there.
Crunch.
But Ali got to see the girl that I would murder my assistant for.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a good friend. I'd help.
Yeah. Listen,
Has she asked you
that hole gets
how
dug
big
deeper.
your kidney is?
No, that hole gets dug quicker if there's
tell
two
me
people
more about
big.
this assistant. I'm sorry. I think I missed that.
My assistant?
Yeah. Have
My-
I met your assistant?
Yeah, my personal assistant Renette.
Right.
Oh, that personal assistant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, I
yes,
know
yes. She is very good looking.
Yeah.
Right up Todd's alley because she's still
I'm
what?
glad you
What is
said
she?
alley.
What, 18 and 1 day?
Yeah.
I think
Perfect.
she's 11 years old. She's barely legal.
Let me ask you this, Melanie.
I'm
if
glad
you-
that you made her legal for our listeners, though. that
Oh
doesn't
no,
help.
she's legal. I can tell. She's
Melanie,
over 18.
Let me
but-
ask you this: if you go to the grocery store and you're picking up some milk, Are you going to get the stuff that expires tomorrow? Or are you going to get the earliest possible dated milk you could get?
Anyways, keep going, Ollie.
Honestly, Todd, I'm just going to get the milk that lets me drink it today. I don't give a fuck if it's expiring tomorrow or if it just got produced. Will you say yes? I'm drinking that
I
milk.
think I understand this metaphor.
What's a metaphor?
For
cows
deer
to
to
eat
run
with.
in. We all did a different
different one.
punchline.
I did the Spies Like Us.
So
one.
I next to never go to the gym.
Yeah, I know.
Next to
And it's like a
never.
very new thing that every rare once in a while I'll go with George and just be on the little bike for a minute while he's working out.
Yeah,
I don't like the gym is what I've learned.
yeah.
Everyone's very loud.
Yes.
There's a lot of mouth noises happening at all times.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then I was on my bike minding my own business, and I guess the little water bottle thing's in the back of it, and some guy had left his keys in that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't. There was no warning.
You just thought he
so
was grabbing your ass?
He scared me so bad because he was like half over me, reaching down with no warning, and I just like flailed. So not only is it loud and dropping things and mouth noises, but now I've been spooked.
Yeah.
I have real talk here.
Real
I've
talk,
never
okay.
been into a gym. I'm
You've never walked
terrified to
into a
go.
gym?
Yeah.
Really?
I like to work out from time to time.
Come to work out with us.
I don't want to work out in front of people.
Why?
It's so I am.
You can make your own mouth noises.
I can make my own mouth noises. I am so embarrassed about what I physically am able to do that I don't
Bro.
want to do it in front of other people.
So
know
am
what I
I.
mean?
So am I. Because I used to be fairly fit. Like I played college baseball for 8 minutes. But
It was
like
a good 8 minutes.
I was working out constantly, and right now my strength is way down. Like I haven't been to the gym in probably it was during COVID. Like
Yeah.
honestly, during lockdown was the last time I was in the gym really, and it's been a long time. So my strength is way low.
Yeah,
But it'll come back so fast, though. And for you, too.
That's what I'm saying. Like yeah,
I've had it.
I'm going light, man. Like honestly, I stayed with Renette that first day.
Yeah.
I was just doing what she was doing because it's been so long.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. So, yeah, dude, come out, man. There's no judgment. Like nobody knows you. We're gonna make fun of you, but that's
Yeah.
just us.
I appreciate that. That's a hard one for me to. That'd be a hard one for me to get over. I appreciate
Would
that.
you?
Yeah.
Would you go to a gym if it were a private gym, like Ed's
Like in my
place,
own
like at
house.
Oh,
Ed's,
right, yeah.
like at Ed's little gym, where it's just right there. If we all,
It's like a
it would
community
be
center
just
in,
the four of us.
in his
It
neighborhood.
was just the four of us.
Yeah.
That still sounds kind of terrifying.
All right,
Oh my
what
God.
if, what
And I
if
do. You
none
guys
of
are
us
some
were
of my
wearing
best friends.
clothes?
It's true.
Yeah.
We're all naked. We're all
Yeah,
naked.
we're all naked.
The
That
lights
somehow-
are out.
It literally does.
you
seem
can
a
poke each
little
other's
bit better,
kidney.
but also worse.
Yeah.
You sound like. Do you ever watch
don't
Big
know.
Bang Theory?
A
Did you ever
little
watch
bit.
that? Okay, so there was one episode, or a few episodes. I can't remember her name, but I love her as an actress. She's
Tom
super,
Hanks.
super cute. Yes, she's super cute and very mousy. But she played Raj's girlfriend for a while. But she had social anxiety. She's a comedy partner with the tall blonde girl. They sing. They've had little specials.
Oates and
Yes, yes. But the
Kate,
brunette.
Kate Mc.
Yes.
Not Kate McKinnon. Kate
Yes.
McCucci.
Yes. So
I'm
she's
going
there.
home. I did it.
But she's there when you were talking about,
She's
doing it in
hilarious.
public. It was like, well, there's four of us. So she has social anxiety, and Roger's like, why don't you, we're having a little get together. It's only going to be, it's not a lot of people. Well, who's going to be there? Would it be me and you and Leonard? Well, that's three. Well, no, it goes, it'll be Leonard, Penny, and me. That's three. Me, that's four. This is too much. So that's what you reminded me of.
It feels a little bit like that.
You know, like for me, this is my. I don't like. You'll see some guys in the gym who are jacked and huge.
Yeah.
But honestly, for me, it's about. Listen, we're getting older.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
just turned 19, and
Yeah.
it will prolong your life.
Yep.
Not just will it prolong your life.
Well,
but-
not yours. You're dying
Unless it
Yeah,
kills
when
true.
the plane
you.
goes down.
Yeah,
What?
Unless the exercise kills you.
There
That's
is
always
also that.
that's a
It's
possibility.
the hope that kills you.
But it's one
Ted
of those
Lasso
things
fans?
where like there's I don't remember the exact percentage, but there's a certain percentage that exercising regularly reduces your risk of death by everything
Yeah.
by a certain percentage. And like originally, like when I first started working out, it was more like, well, if the house is on fire, I want to be able to carry my assistant
That's
out.
seriously
or,
your motivation.
Yeah.
Such a weird motivation. To
I
me,
start
but
a lot
it's
of fires.
practical.
I start a lot of
Very
fires.
Yeah, he does.
practical. Okay.
But then it became like,
And then
okay,
he
well,
sits there and he's like, "Do I carry her out? Do I leave her? Why did I start the fire this time?"
yeah. What was the girl that I was gonna murder my assistant over? There was something that I said about
Today?
No, it's something about like how I'm really working out.
Oh no!
I'm
We were doing
working
the
out.
workout. You started moving your hands. We're like, all right, we're gonna do a workout. We're lifting,
Yeah.
and we're pushing down. So we're lifting your ex,
Yeah.
your current girlfriend, and
Yeah.
throwing them out the window.
Yeah.
And you're pushing down the pillow over
Yeah.
their head,
over her face.
over her face.
I'm
Let's
training.
work that
I'm
out.
training my triceps so I can really hold that pillow down when she's sleeping. Really, just
Was she there this day when you were discussing it?
who?
Your assistant.
assistant.
No, well, she was doing it her own. She does a boxing class.
Yeah.
She's trying.
Oh,
she
She's
knows
trying to fight off that
yeah,
pillow.
she knows she's gonna have
I
to
was
defend
gonna say,
herself.
"Oh, you're not winning this then." She's
Um,
taking boxing.
No, but
I will say this: I watched her box for a little bit.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
no, she does. She
You watched
she
her
puts
box?
everything into her
Oh
punches.
no! I saw a few of the ladies that were in that class with her, and I was like, "Oh, you're not going to do any damage.
Yeah.
You're not doing any damage." And then
That's why I
looked
wait
at
for her to be asleep.
and like she had a mouth guard in. She had a face tattoo. She was going at it. I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn!"
She's actually fighting Logan Paul in 2 months.
Yes. No, in a,
Ooh.
Better be less
in
than
a
2
week.
months.
it's the 15th.
Oh, is that when the fight is?
Yep. Next Saturday.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Mike Tyson fighting
I
Logan
mean,
Paul.
I want Tyson so badly to have a flashback.
So do I, but it's
I
also
feel like everybody
he's almost
hates
60.
Logan
Yeah.
Paul, right?
Oh yeah, you have
yeah,
to hate him.
he's kind of a dude.
He makes it very easy to hate him.
Yeah, I feel like that's been his whole thing.
He is that one sperm cell that cheated his way to the egg. Like
Yeah,
he
but he's
jumped,
also like a
he rode another sperm
multi-millionaire.
cell there.
Yeah,
Like he's such
he's
a
the
douchebag.
worst. He's the worst example of American getting rich from YouTube.
You
Yeah.
might not have guessed this, but I have no idea who that is.
That's okay. I
Okay.
don't think you need to.
No, you
he's a
don't.
YouTuber that became like for a while he was like the #1 viewed person on YouTube. Became multimillionaire from it.
What did he do on YouTube, or
Not
was it just being
like
him?
pranks?
Yeah.
and
I don't remember what he
horrible
did.
shit.
It was just
Okay.
goofy videos. He got in trouble for in Japan actually, where he did.
Oh
Was it-
yeah,
wasn't-
the video. Was that him or his brother that did like showed a dead
Yeah, because
body?
they're both.
Showed someone. There's a forest in Japan where
Suicide
people-
Forest.
and he went there and someone was
Hanging.
At convention
Oh.
centers.
yeah,
Wow.
like you can't
Yeah.
do that.
So
Also gross.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
then
like,
so
just-
this guy.
Yeah, it was
started
Logan
boxing.
Paul. Outrage over YouTuber's dead man
Oh.
But
Japan video.
Logan Paul, like he's only fighting because he's not a. Here's the thing. I grew up boxing. That's why my name's Ali. My dad had a gym and he named me after Muhammad Ali.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So
I'm such a big fan of Muhammad Ali.
So,
Sorry, keep going.
he I know fighters. I know what it
Yeah.
is. He's actually not bad. Like honestly,
Yeah.
like if he were to come up the ranks the right way,
If he were to fight
probably
any of us.
would be okay. But if right now he's only fighting retired boxers that are MMA fighters
It's-
that
it
this is not their
clicks.
thing. Like Nate Diaz, I 100% agree. Had he taken that fight seriously, he would have knocked his ass out. He would
Yeah.
have. But Nate Diaz lost that fight because he didn't care. He
But
was
that's-
giggling the entire time.
But Mike
He
Tyson
probably
is
got paid the same.
how
either
old is
way.
he?
Mike Tyson is 57 years old.
Yeah.
He's only. 57.
I think he's going to be 58 when it happens.
Wow.
So he's almost 60. And he's fighting this young
I mean,
guy.
he's training hard, but still, there's only
Bro.
so much you can do.
It's hard to build
But
back
see,
muscle. At
Tyson
that
doesn't.
age.
Tyson's whole MO was quick. If you could outlast three rounds of Tyson, you had a good shot of beating Tyson.
Yeah.
If you could outbox him, because all he had was that quickness and power, and when he got you, man, you were fucked. You were done. But then, as we found out, as long as you could withstand that freaking tornado of power, and then outbox him and outsmart him, he gets frustrated. He
Right.
bites ears. He doesn't know what to do. So I think he is relying on that first round
Forgot all
knockout.
about that.
You see him training, that quickness, the speed, oh my God, it's still there.
Yeah.
And with power. So I'm really hoping he has that Vietnam flashback.
Wait a minute. I
Oh.
thought he was banned from boxing because of the ear biting.
He was. This is not a
regulation
an
fight.
actual-
It's
not a
not
regulation
sanctioned
fight.
by the
Yeah, this is
This is
an
just-
exhibition.
two sad people
But I
fighting.
really,
It's like
I
reality
want,
TV fighting.
I want Logan Paul on his back. I really do.
You
Yeah,
say
Melanie?
that about a lot of hot guys, though.
Yes, I do.
Back to the kidney
I don't want it
porn.
on the back though, because then we got a doc, and now I got to look at him.
Yeah.
I can't pretend like he's another guy.
So people still like him.
I
They
mean,
want to
girl-
watch him box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Melanie, have you ever been in a
It's-
fight?
You know what? It's like celebrity boxing when that was a thing. It's
Yeah, I
like
remember
kind of
that.
the same thing, right? Sorry.
Well, you
go ahead.
remember there was a place here in town that did the Foxy boxing.
Oh yeah,
Foxy boxing.
I boxed there one night.
Did you really?
Yeah, I fought there one night. Yeah, it was the Roxy. It
Yeah.
was the Roxy
That's
over
right.
on
Roxy, Foxy, Boxy.
yes, it was over by
Foxy
the
boxing at
Florida Mall.
Roxy.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
We
Did
Did you
were,
have
we were
the
having
Moxie
drinks
to
and
do
stuff.
Foxy
And,
boxing at the Roxy?
yes,
Roxy, Foxy, Boxy.
yes.
He had the Moxie.
No, I had
Moxie.
some.
Were
I
you
had some
drunk or
Roxy,
Moxie.
just a little
Foxy,
bit
Boxy,
intoxy?
Boxy.
Yeah.
So,
So I had a
but
buddy of mine sign me up. I didn't know.
it was, but they were
I
like,
had to fight.
were they bigger gloves? Or
Yeah,
were they,
they're bigger, thicker gloves, which sucks.
Like Hulk hands?
yes, pretty much, man. When you
That's
get
what I
like
want.
these
I want
stuff
that.
like they're big. Man.
Just
They're-
pink?
No, I
spray
want,
painted
I
Hulk
want,
hand?
no, don't even spray paint them.
Just
Just
green.
the big Hulk hands, and then someone else could have two Thanos hands, and just let them fight in a boxing ring.
But they both have to make sound effects.
No, do you have to
The,
make
like
the sound
effects
effects?
ones.
The Hulk goes Hulk smash. Hooah.
I'm inevitable. I'm inevitable. Hulk smash.
I like
Holy
this.
shit, that'd
There's
be good.
plenty of room
Beauty
here.
God.
Yeah, like I'm like hit or miss. Sometimes, like watching boxing, even I'm like, I don't want to see this. Like there are sometimes where I'll turn it on where I'm like, I don't want to see this. But then there are other times where like you'll hear the storyline behind it, and you go, oh, I kind of want to see this.
So that's one of my favorite things to do at an like a UFC fight, is give them a backstory. So if I'm watching with friends that aren't like fight aficionados, they
Yeah.
don't like
You
watching
mean
it.
all of us?
So I'll sit there and go, all right, see the guy in the red and the guy in the black. Okay, they used to live together in college. Now the guy in the red would never take out the fucking dishes. He wouldn't
How
take out the
dare
trash,
he.
wouldn't wash the dishes. So he is the buddy in the black, asked him politely to do it. And he said, fuck you. He said, you know what? Fuck you. And this is what's happening.
Yeah,
And so
I do
then
feel
it
like
gives them a
that.
story.
Like that was the thing with the because Foxy Boxing, you would just sign up. I feel like if you ever have like a legitimate like fight, like argument with someone, rather than going to court, you should do like a Foxy Boxing situation where you're
I think
given.
that should be an option.
Yeah,
Like I honestly, one of my earliest fights when I was a kid, this neighborhood kid down the street, we got in this fight as you do sometimes as kids. Give me my truck back. Don't give me your truck back. That's why. And then you start fighting. So his dad came out and ran out. Hey, what is going on? He went to my butt. He go, all right, we're gonna do this. No punching in the balls. No biting. No scratching. Once this is done, once it's over, no matter who wins, you're gonna stand up. You're gonna shake each other's hands, and you're gonna apologize, and you're gonna be friends.
that's good parenting.
And then we did.
This is how
Like
we turn
honestly,
kids
I do
gay.
think that was good parenting.
Who won?
God, we were little. No one
Yeah,
won.
that means the other kid.
It's all just hitting and just it's brutal. But we did. He made us get up, crying.
Yeah.
Goes, shake each other's hands. Say you're sorry. And are you going to be friends? Yes, sir. Okay. And it was. We were friends. And I
Melanie, I'm so mad at you right now. I wish
I
there
will
was.
bring you to court.
I wish there was a way we
I
could
will
settle
choose
this.
court
Bum,
every
bum,
time.
Bum, bum, bum,
Someone
bum,
hand me those gloves.
bum, bum, bum.
No, but that's the thing is-
I want the ones that say Hulk smash.
Yeah, I don't know. There was that dude who did the bum bang,
Yeah.
which was it wasn't a
That's not
porn.
a sentence I
No,
ever
he was.
wanna hear you
He
say
was.
again.
He was getting
Excuse
homeless
me?
people to
Dude
fight.
that did the
Excuse
bum
me?
bang.
Oh.
He was
was
getting
getting-
homeless people to fight.
Like
now,
in
he
an
was
alley.
paying them.
Yeah.
But it was still.
He
making
was
way
paying
more
him like
money.
$50 or
Yeah,
something.
It wasn't much. He was
And
taking advantage.
This
It
was like
it
early
shit.
on in the like streaming shit
Gross.
online phase. And he got I think he got arrested for it because he was breaking
You
some
would
laws.
Assume so.
Yeah.
You can't just pay homeless people to fight anymore. What is America coming to?
You can pay them to fuck though, as long as you have a camera.
You know, I was in a gas station once, and I saw this girl walking like across a field, and I was like, oh, she looks pretty cute. And then as she got
field across
Yeah.
the gas station.
this will make sense in a second. As she got closer, I went, well, there's something kind of wrong there. And then she walked in. I went, oh, she's like homeless and probably has not been inside a building for months. And I like she was very crusty.
Yeah.
Just imagine crust all over someone. And then she was meeting a guy there who was holding a rag to his head because he was bleeding.
Oh my God.
And she was taking care of him. She was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh, like they found each other. Like that's
She caused
Well, I
that
bet you they were
somehow.
probably together, and another homeless person tried to steal some shit, and
that's
that's what happens.
You know, I interviewed. I
Did
took
you call your assistant because you felt terrible?
yeah,
about
no. I took two homeless guys out to lunch one day or over a couple days because I was writing a story, and I really wanted to I didn't want to
Right.
I didn't want to just envision what is the white middle class person's view of homeless. So they actually gave me the name of the story, and it was Brothers of the Pavement, and because that's what they called themselves, and it was like this dude's name was Cyrus, and the other guy's name was John, and Cyrus was this real thin, leathery skinned, black guy, and John was this tall, super thin white guy,
Okay.
and yeah, they just were telling me stories about living on the street, and then I went out with Cyrus again, a couple days later to get more. I have recordings of it somewhere,
That's awesome.
and then I gave Cyrus the phone number for my work, and this was when I was working at the magic shop, and he started calling me every day.
Yeah.
And because I gave him food,
Mhm.
and then one day he called me and he's like, "Hey, I'm in jail," and I was like, "Oh, hey, are you okay? What's going on?" He went, they said that I broke into a car and was trying to steal stuff. And I was like, well, what happened? He was like, someone smashed in the window and I was just looking in to see if everything was okay. And I was like, oh, well, what do you need, man? And he's like, they have a commissary here. And, if you bring some money, I can buy something from it. And he's like, and what I want are some crayons. And I was like, okay. So I said, can I just bring in the crayons? And he said, yeah, you can bring in the crayons. So I brought in crayons for him. And then I quit my job. And so he had no way of reaching out to me ever
Is
again.
that why you quit?
Do you guys
No.
remember the story
Wow.
of the inmate, the crayon slayer? He would sharpen his crayons because somebody brought him the box with the sharpener because they were trying to make themselves feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you the fancy one. Well, he was sharpening them to a sharp point, killing 1,500 inmates he killed.
You know how
Before he even got to burnt sienna.
But
Was
what
it
color?
was it the 8-pack of crayons?
No, 24.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, the 8-pack doesn't come
that
with it.
makes
What a
more
kind of ghetto-ass
sense.
8-pack
Guys,
doesn't come with
I
a
actually
sharpener.
believe it was the
Dollar
48.
General over here. It's not
It was the 48. It was the big pack that
Yeah.
I got. I'm not a monster.
not a monster.
But how I met him was I was leaving the magic shop back when the Mercado was downtown.
Oh, yeah?
And it was a busy place. They walked up to me and they asked me for money, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give you something better than money." And I taught them how to play 3-card money. And because I was like, "Hey,
And ever since that day, they were like, remember that
Hold on.
idiot who says I got something better than money?
Let me teach you how to scam people.
yeah, that's
Come
what
here,
it is.
kid.
3-card money is a hustle.
Yeah, it's
you
a
can,
hustle.
You can make so much money off of that.
Every day is a grift.
Yeah,
My favorite 3-card money story. It wasn't on the street.
How
Wait,
many do you
wait, wait.
have?
It's your favorite.
Right, how many are there?
So I have
Melanie
lots of
had to
3-card
segue.
money stories because I love 3-card money. I love watching them do it. I think when they're good, it's seamless. And even though I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I still can't see it. It's brilliant. So I'm on the street at Hollywood Studios, and Terry Ward, who will be headlining my comedy night in December. Terry Ward is the magician, has been the magician there for fucking since it opened. Since Disney opened, it's been Terry Ward.
Yeah.
So we were doing a bit. I was a cop character, Officer Duncan Donu.
right.
So, we did a bit where he's doing 3-card money with everybody. And I go, hey, Mr. Diamond, I told you, no money can't exchange hands. You're going to jail. He's like, officer, come on. No money. He said, let's play a game. We play a game. So the whole point of the trick is he's got these cards. He goes, you show me where the I got a purple diamond. I got a red diamond. You show me where the purple diamond is.
Right.
You win. Put $1 down, whatever. So it does. At the end of the trick, it's all this money, and it's supposed to be a green card that says,
Yeah.
you owe me $14.
Yeah, I do that trick.
Yeah. First, he goes, all right, so we're doing this, blah, blah, blah. He goes, all right, so put $1 down. I'm going to put $1 down. All right, I want you to pay attention to these cards. And the first card he pulls over is the green card that says, you owe me $14. He goes, wait, not those cards. You know what? Let me get a different deck. And I laughed so, I broke character so hard. I laughed so hard. I go, you know what, Mr. Diamond, you're good. You're good. You're awful. I'll leave.
Go ahead, Melanie.
So that was your favorite three-card
Yes.
Monty story. What's your least favorite?
The one that I did for money in New York City, and I lost
You
money.
lost money.
Oh.
I was doing magic. I don't know if I've ever told this story on the podcast, but we have to wrap this up, so I'll make this pretty quick. But there's a
what he says on his dates.
substance that you can use in magic, and it's basically the same material that they put in diapers that clumps the
Absorbs
liquid.
water.
Yeah. So like what you would do is you would like preload it into a cup and you pour something in. It completely solidifies it
Mhm.
so that when you turn the cups upside down, nothing comes
It's
out.
the stuff
and
they use at Sleuths.
Yeah. I was working at Club Icon. I was doing Strolling Magic, and it was a private event. This will tell you how long ago it was. For the people that did the special effects for the movie Titanic.
Okay.
And so it was all of them, and their party was ending, and the club was opening up to regular guests. And are you sticking around?
Well, yeah, you cast me on the show.
Oh, okay, good. No. So the club was swapping out, and I was leaving. I just got paid, and as I'm walking, the trick that I did with the powder was I had it in a bottle that said roofies, and like I did it like in plain sight. And the trick was like if Melanie's there, I would
Of course
like
it's me.
I would put the bottle of roofies down and go, hey, I'm going to show you a trick. And I'd take a glass and I would, like in front of you, scoop it in and go, what's your favorite drink? And then you'd say your drink, and then I pour water in and I go, you just say the name of your drink right over there. Don't worry, you're not going to taste a thing. And then I'd hold it up to you to say, you know, your favorite drink. You say it, and then I throw it like it's going to land in your face, and nothing happens. There's like a shock moment. So I'm walking out. I got my bag. I've got the bottle that says roofies on it. And as I'm walking down the stairs, this girl is walking up, and she goes, roofies? What are you doing with roofies? I had just gotten paid. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to do this one more time. And this is where I should tell you, every magician I know has a story where the gel didn't work. And it had never happened to me before. So I'm like, I'm doing the whole thing. I'm like, all right, put a scoop in here. What's your favorite drink? Don't worry, you're not going to taste a thing. La, la, la. And she said rum and Coke. And I go, all right. I say rum and Coke. She said rum and
I know
Coke.
this story. That's why
And
I'm laughing.
I went to throw it. And as I was doing that, the strobe lights in the club, like the actual club lights, kick in. So I didn't actually see the gel, which is like a slush at this point,
Ew.
coming out of the glass. I didn't see it. All I saw was strobe. Her rocking her head back with her eyes closed, leaning forward and spitting
Ew.
this gelatinous substance out of her mouth. And she just looks up and goes, why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
We did.
And that-
So at Sleuths, they do the same thing. We do a
that's how
trick
they
in one of the
fell in
shows
love.
at Sleuths.
Yeah.
And I'll forget, it was Audrey Kearns. Audrey Kearns was my Anna.
Yeah.
Or not Anna.
Lady Donna.
And so I'm there, and she goes, all right, give me, Mr. Arnold, give me your magic phrase. Insider trading. You know, that was
Yeah.
the joke at that time.
Right.
It made Martha Stewart disappear. And so she's swirling it, and she goes, say it again. One more time, whisper it. I go, insider trading. Yes, it's working now. Look over there. And she just flicks it. And the back of the wall is just covered with this stuff. She goes, ta-da! It was so brilliant. It was so good.
All right, we got to wrap this up.
Okay.
Matt,
Yeah, Todd.
what did you learn tonight?
Today I learned that that Ali is named after Muhammad Ali.
How did you not know this? We've known each other for so long.
I know.
I didn't know it.
I think I
Ali?
just concentrated on the Ali Flores.
Ali, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Matt doesn't love me.
Yeah, you just learned that?
Some say, hey.
Melanie, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that you can tell how big someone's kidney is based on how large their penis is.
And I learned
wins.
something tonight too.
Melanie wins.
Top
that one.
Okay, I learned something tonight too. Melanie, how many kidneys can you fit in your mouth? All right, we're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 9 p.m. Go to www.mamascomedyshow.com. Matt, where can people find you?
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Looking for a job.
Just search for Random Matts on LinkedIn.
Matt Tremmel. That's me.
On LinkedIn, if you have a job, non-porn related, because he gets real judgy when he's contemplating porn.
That is
Ali, where can people find you?
A. Ali Flores Comedy on all my socials. Go do that.
And Melanie, where can people find you?
Never.
No, not when, where.
Yeah.
Nowhere and never.
See, now I'm glad. I'm glad the vote happened this way.
Yeah, she's a 4B person now.
Yep.
All right. You can buy my books on Amazon. Just search for Todd Farron on Amazon. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Goodbye.